Sepia. Oh, hi. How's it going? Hard times with yours truly, Hail Claros. Here with Al-Kafir. And my special guest, Shit.
Hi, shit.
Now, tell us a little bit about yourself. We'll start with names and what you do in the band.
I'm Tyler, and I do bass and vocals, and I manage the band.
I'm Michael, and I beat shit.
Mason, guitar and vocals.
All right, so now what started this whole thing? Because it seems that there's a lot of different sounds coming in personally from every single one of you guys. How do you guys mold into what the song's going to be?
It kind of starts out with me just coming up with some riff. We listen to a lot of like the Black and Crust, but we take a lot of influence from a ton of different bands. Like, yeah,
I listen to nothing but pop. That's it.
I mean, this band's a big inspiration right here.
yeah.
You guys can see that Despise You.
Yeah. Oh
Uh,
And the Beatles.
and the Beatles.
Yeah, the Beatles.
Have you seen Lennon? Where's Lennon?
Lennon is fucking everywhere.
Where's
In our
Lennon?
practice space.
Where's Lennon?
Lennon.
Now, how'd you guys come up with that name? What does it mean?
A lot of our inspiration is from the Middle East, and Al-Kafir means, depending on what the dialect of Arabic is, it pretty much either means the infidel, the outsider, the non-believer, the sinner. We take it as the infidel, or like heathen. I am a Satanist. I write a lot of satanic lyrics about being an outsider. So, you know, it all makes a lot of sense. And like I said, there's a lot of deep love for the Middle East and everything since my dad went there all the time in the military.
So how does being an outsider to you guys, does that play a large portion as to the animosity of how you guys play?
I hate everybody, so.
Yeah. We're a bunch of introverts.
I mean, I'd much rather sit inside watching Battlestar Galactica and listening to 90s screamo
Praising
music.
Yeah.
No, not praising
Praising
Satan.
Satan.
No,
Praising nothing.
not much of that. Yeah,
Yeah.
praising nothing. So,
So what do you guys say to people who have crossed your paths and say, well, why would you make a band regarding those themes? Why would you do that? You know, aren't you scared of going to hell? You know, you have the very religious side of people, as I'm sure that all of you have encountered. How do you personally deal with that?
I don't know, I'm pretty stoked for going to hell, personally.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be great. What's that Biggie song where he talks about, you know, he doesn't want to go to heaven with the goodies, he wants to go to hell so he can get his dick sucked and shit like that?
Yeah.
Biggie is a big influence, too.
Yeah, it's just like it doesn't matter what they think because they can go fuck themselves. Because, I mean, if any like, you know, religious fundamentalist comes up to me and tells me that I'm going to hell, I'm stoked because I don't want to be anywhere near them. I think that religion is a poison, and I think that, you know, God is definitely the enemy, and I don't like, you know, I don't want some fundamentalists shoving their beliefs down our throat. I can't fucking stand going to some Christ core show. I hate that it's all censored. I hate all the positivity. It's nonsense. It's not realistic. So
that was our first show. Believe it or not.
yeah, our first show is
Really?
yeah, it was at
Really?
a church. Good friends, you know, good friends of mine up in Fredericksburg. A lot of kids didn't know what to do because, you know, I mean, we're different. We're not 100th, and we're not fucking the Ghost Inside. So, I mean, they seem to enjoy it, but I feel like as soon as they read my lyrics that I write, they won't enjoy it too much. And a lot of them are fake. So, I mean,
I see that. I see that a lot going on. Now, well, musically speaking, I know you guys listen to a lot of music, obviously, but what was the certain band that once you listened to, you wanted to play music as opposed to just listen to music?
I mean, pretty much everything I play is trying to make a god-awful combination between Brand New and His Hero Is Gone. So, take those two, put them together, you get our shit. Yeah, it's mostly Brand New.
It's hard for me to pick a specific band to like made me want to play music. I just know like the Fall of Troy ever since I was in 7th and 8th grade. Like it was the band that got me into all this shit. And like when I was a junior in high school, obviously we're in the Beatles Museum right now. Like they opened a lot of doors to me, like a bunch of genres and whatnot. And I don't know. My taste is very sporadic throughout the years. So
For you, man, what made you want to play music? What band made you say, hey, you know what? Damn, I would like to fucking do that.
I would definitely say like bands like Minor Threat, you know, bands that maybe
25 to Life.
25 to Life, yeah, 25 to Life. We want to be members of 25
Steel Panther.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, like,
Striper.
yeah, Striper. We want to play Christian glam metal now. Fuck power violence. Fuck death
Do
metal.
a split with Waka Flocka.
Yeah, cause that would be cool.
You guys would actually let me use booty beats in the songs
Yeah,
and
yeah.
fucking open with a Waka Flocka cover.
Anything with 808 and drugs.
Bass drops.
Yeah, and I want a lot of slut shaming. Like, I'm a radical feminist, but, you know,
Damn it, I have
but god damn it, I love whores. But no, Slayer, yeah, breakdowns and sluts and weed. Yeah.
Breakdown, sluts, and cocaine.
Yeah, we like that. And Satan.
Now, for you guys, how did you guys decide to join? You know, how did you guys meet?
What do you mean, like?
Like, how did what triggered you guys to be like, hey, you know what? We should get together. We should start jamming out a couple of fucking tracks and like make some music.
I just remember in the middle of October we were hanging out. Like all of us went through a good deal of shit back in the last fall semester between September and December. We went to a random show to see Cough and Elitist and Balaclava and Sea of Bones, and it was one of the greatest shows we've been to. I mean, I can't speak for them, but it was fucking awesome.
It was fucking rad. Oh my fucking god. Sea of Bones, Cough, Richmond natives, Balaclava, Richmond natives.
So you guys went to that show and you guys were like, hey, you know what? Fuck the bullshit. You know, let's fucking do it.
Yeah, we really wanted to make. Yeah, I know one of my things was making atmospheric music. You know, I wanted, because it was such a hard time and it was such a hard year in all of our lives. Like, it was a matter of giving off just a dark atmosphere. We wanted, you know, like I remember reading The Metamorphosis by Kafka and, you know, talking about pathos and everything. And I really wanted, you know, whoever was listening to us or seeing us wanted, you know, to them, like, just to dig deep into their heads, you know, and really understand, like, and question who they are and whatnot. And like going to that show, you know, I mean, Sea of Bones was loud as shit and droney, and Cough every single time I see him, you know, is always like, it's so powerful. And like when we saw that, I remember turning to Mason and was like, we need to start writing. It needs to be done, you know.
It's one thing to listen to it on a CD or on your computer, but when you see something that atmospheric and see people so into it, like, it just... I'm not going to say something cliche like it speaks to me, but because it doesn't.
Wow, what a poser.
Yeah. Dick.
So trite.
Fucking hot topic.
All right, now I want to know you guys, and I want the people here to know you guys. What's your favorite type of sandwich? What's like it, man?
Oh shit, Wawa cheese sandwich all the fucking way. Wawa cheese sandwich, Wawa cheese sandwich.
Italian sub, extra pepperoni, extra... If you can put bacon on it, that's the key to my heart. Right there.
Fluffernutter. Definitely made with the love of a Jewish mother.
I've never had fluffer nutter. What's that?
It's fucking like, it's peanut butter and, you know, marshmallow fluff. Just put that shit in between two slices of bread. It's good.
It's really good.
Yeah, it is.
Now, do you guys have a message for the fans? If you could speak to the fans, you know, one sentence. If you could, you know, just reach out, you know, to that outcast, to that guy who's had that shit fucking year, the guy who's pissed off, the guy who just can't get a grip of all these things. If you could just say one thing to him, you know, as the band collectively, would you say anything? What would you say?
I don't know.
Any thoughts? Any thoughts to that?
I mean, when I write, you know, I mean, one lyric that like really like, you know, I like that I wrote that I think is pretty important in our music is my sanity is sinking on a burning ship headed nowhere. And I think letting that person know that, I mean, you're not always going to get what you want and the world is going to turn on you and everybody has a potential to stab you in the back, but understanding that, you know, we were born alone and we're going to die alone and that's just how we're going to be, and that we need to, you know, be our own gods and, you know, rely on ourselves to be the strong ones, to, you know, just to, you know, you may lose everybody, but you'll always have yourself. And I think that's a big thing that, you know, with my studies and with reading, you know, and like, you know, because I study like politics and everything, how we ought to live, you know, I think that in the end we'll always have ourselves. And I think that's the biggest thing to tell.
That's like the best fucking message to get to somebody. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, to head us off here, any bands people should check out, local and otherwise? Local RVA bands. Right now, local
Richmond bands. Dry Spell is the shit.
Brace War, Naysayer, Down to Nothing, fucking Balaclava.
The Blue Letter for sure.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, every single Richmond band has something to offer, and we're so grateful to say that we're from Richmond. I mean, just so much good music has come out of here. I know that it's gotten a bad rep, you know, but I mean, Heathens has always been my biggest inspiration. Deadbeat is fucking sick as well. Cough, of course. You said Balaclava. I mean,
any guilty pleasures you guys have that people wouldn't know?
I have not a single guilty pleasure. I love A Day to Remember. Fucking, what are the other ones that you guys give me shit for?
Music.
I do all the same shit you do, and then a lot of other shit.
Paramore.
I'm with
Morrissey. If you don't listen to Morrissey, you should just fucking kill yourself. All right? He is better than you.
I'm with him, man. I don't have any guilty pleasures. Everything I listen to is the shit, so.
Yeah, no, I don't know what my guilty pleasure. I mean,
brand new. That's your guilty pleasure.
Yeah, brand new.
I don't like brand new. I don't like brand
I
new.
love Sarah McLachlan. Yeah.
Ooh, those commercials. Those commercials are so fucking sad.
This is a dog. Let me make you want to fucking depress and ruin your entire day. No, I like Sarah McLachlan because my mom used to sing it to me when I would go to sleep. And I like Devontra Banhart, the folk singer. He's really good. Brand New was my guilty pleasure for a while, but then I realized how much of an inspiration they are. I like Suicide Season by Bring Me the Horizon. I think it's fucking awesome. And fucking
Was that the first album or the second one?
No, that one
Uh,
third, wasn't it?
Second,
Oh,
the one with the girl, right?
Yeah, with the girl, like.
Nah, the first album was it, man.
Get the Hot Topic shit out of here.
The first album was it, man.
And what-
Back in those high school
I'm trying to
days.
think of. I have one other one that is just. Deathcore is. I like deathcore. No, but there's like one that just hit my head that I like. I absolutely love it, and I still listen to it all the time, but I can't like. I love Nicki Minaj. I'm a queer. I love dick and I love vagina, and I love everything. And I fucking will get down to Nicki Minaj. Any gay guys out there want to holler, like, you know, hit me up.
We'll have the numbers below.
Yeah. Hit me up. I love dick. Like, yeah.
Any shout outs? Last thing, man. Any shout outs? Any fuck yous to anyone? I said that to one guy once. Like, any shout outs? He's like, yeah, shout out to my boy here, my boy that. I was like, any fuck yous? He's like, no.
No, fuck
And
you.
he just like left it. I was like, oh, okay. Any shout outs or fuck yous? I want to give a shout out to the Harbach brothers. They didn't make it to the Super Bowl. So, it's a good shout out to those guys.
I'll give it a shout out to the Super Bowl because I don't know anything about it.
All right, Super Bowl.
I don't really have any shout outs, but I have a big fuck you to NBC for putting Community on hiatus.
Yeah, fuck you. Community is a shit.
Any fuck yous or hollers?
I love my dad.
Yeah.
My mom's
Yeah.
dead, but I love
Our
my dad.
dads.
And before we go off, we have our sports analyst, Shit.
Shit.
You gotta come here, Shit.
Come here, mama.
Shit.
Come here, mama.
Shit. All right, well, we'll just put the mic over here. Who's gonna win the Super Bowl? Shit.
Wait, who's it up? I don't remember who the other two teams are.
Shit.
Shit. Yes.
All right, who's the best band in Richmond?
Shit.
What's the best flavor for ice cream?
Shit.
Shit. It's been hard times with Heracleros. Fuck you all. Oh, shit, my shoe.
Suck dick.